Hey team, I have some things that I want to talk to you about and just get your feedback on. Let me just start by saying, since I've been back from conference, life has been pretty crazy. Some of you know that we are not only going through some issues right now with our pregnancy, but we have a lot of One Team, One Missions planned, and we're literally booked. My calendar's booked for 2 weeks out right now. No, not 2 weeks, I'm sorry, 2 months out right now. And every weekend we're either out of state or out of town doing One Team, One Missions with our team. So I've been strapped for time lately, and I'm getting a lot of personal requests to, hey, can you talk to somebody for me? Or, hey, can you tell me what you would say to this person? How would you respond? And it's not that I can't answer all of those, but when you get to a point where you're answering these daily, it almost feels like you should just do something across the board for everybody. You know, it's not anything that I do different, or it's not anything that I don't go over at One Team, One Missions, but a lot of our team haven't been to a One Team, One Mission yet. So instead of me feeling overwhelmed, and I know some of you, well, I'm sure all of you leaders are experiencing some of this, how do you feel about doing 3-way calls instead of me getting a request saying, hey Brandy, can you call this person? How do you feel about you answering their questions? And I'm saying you, I'm talking to people that have asked me. What if we went to them and said, how about you answer the questions you can't answer, you're going to call me on 3-way, then I'm going to do the talking. Now, I'm not saying that I have time for everyone in my downline to contact me by phone, but what if we did this throughout our layered leadership? What if you, as the leaders, got with your team and said the same thing? What if across the board with our teams we did this? And I can offer this to you all. What if you have somebody that's on, maybe be on the hook, but you just think that they need just a little bit more and you need me to speak to them? So what if you called them and told them everything that you needed to tell them about the business, and they were maybe still had a few questions, or maybe you think that I could just seal the deal for you? What if you contacted me by text message and asked me, 3-way call, ? And I would know that that's code for you got somebody on the line. Now, granted, I don't want to do this and then share it with our team and then my phone just blows up all day long, because I physically, I'm one person and I can't do that. But what if you guys had the layered leadership, your team is coming to you with questions, and then you do that with them, and then I do that with you guys? Do you think that that would be something that would help you guys grow right now? And I got a message the other day that said, man, I know if you were here with me, you could have assigned that person. And I know a lot of times you just need my time. You just need me to talk to somebody. But the requests are getting more and more with each distributor we've signed. We've signed over 25 distributors this month, personally enrolled. And so when I'm sponsoring people, I'm taking a lot of time with them, and I'm spending the hours on the phone. And so just keep in mind that every time I call someone, and I explained this to someone today, every time they ask me to call somebody for them, it's not a 10-minute conversation. It's an hour long. And so I don't mind doing it, and I do it for people all the time, but there comes a point when I'm not going to be able to do that anymore. I've got to, my schedule, my calendar is booked out every day, guys, for, what I do from the time I wake up in the morning until what I do at bed. And, nighttime is when I'm able to get the most things done. So, where I don't have the children, and asking questions, and mom, can you do this? And mom, can you do that? So just let me know your feedback and what you think. If you think this is something that would work for everyone, we just got to have some limitations on it. We got to set some boundaries. Do you think I should just come across and announce it? Hey, you know, if you've got somebody that you need to seal the deal with, you know, get with your diamond upline or your double diamond or your triple diamond or me, and then just do this as a separate thing with my leaders and say, you know, if you're on my leadership page, here's my phone number. And, you know, as we add leaders to it, you know, we're creating that layered leadership. But for you guys, that I'm able to help you out. What do you think about that? Just let me know what your feedback is, because I need to do a video separate from this to share with, if I do it on the My It Works page, and what are some boundaries that we would need to set up, and just give me your feedback. All right, bye guys.